All right, I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, I mean, was you a little nervous at the game, or you weren't too worried about it?
I wasn't worried about it at all. Not one bit.
Woo! Welcome to New York. If you're looking for us, catch us on the court. Unstoppable, making the high IQ plays. From throwing it up to shooting deep trays. Pop the bubble, now we ballin' what you wanna do. Headed straight to the ship, so let's meet the crew. Subliminal 209, running the point, breaking nickels left and right, from baseline to baseline. We heating up, the competition's getting burnt. Alley-oop to Coley, the crowd's turned. Anyone that's as good as the Knicks, hardly. So talk with us, cause this is the after party.
Salute, salute, salute to our Blorange Tears fam. What it do? Welcome to Knicks after party. Hopefully my boy Kelly slides through in the clutch. But for now, we got a couple topics to talk about. We want to talk about who the young core is, who's the young role players,
What do you think, bro?
and who is not part of the young or the future with our youngins. So, you know what I'm saying? We got Kevin Knox to talk about, Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, Immanuel Quickley, Quentin Grimes, Rokas Yokovitis, Miles McBride, and Jericho Sims. What it do, Kelly?
What it do?
So, yeah, we're just gonna start off from the top from them names. You know what I'm saying? The ones that started off with the Knicks from the jump. So let's start with Kevin Knox. So is what you think? What you think, Kelly? Is Kevin Knox part of the young core? Is he part of the young players' roles, or is he part of our future?
Um, well, I'd want him to be part of the young core, but I think, frankly, I think he's out of here. If it's up to management, I think Knox is out of here. I mean, he made it this far. You know, he made it this far with the team for this amount of years, about 5 years now. But I think uh, I think management has plans to get him out of here. That's just my opinion. You know, um, that's pretty much it with Knox. I mean, I like Knox. He's young. Probably could still find something for him, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know the direction of this team. Like I say all the time.
Right. So what is it that makes you think that he has a foot out the door, that he's on his way out?
Right now his role. I don't know what his role is. You know, at this point, he's on. He's one of the guys that Tibbs has to I guess be in a good mood to play him. So guys got to be injured for the man to play. So at this point, I think he's probably gonna get packaged in a deal like real soon between now and February 10th.
Yeah, either we got to be down by 20 and nobody's scoring, and we need some fire off the bench with them trays. You know what I'm saying? And that happened a couple times with Knox being thrown in there, and like you said, as well as injury. But I mean, are there some qualities that you like about Knox, or
Yeah,
what are some?
you know, I like his athleticism. Well, he's still somewhat young. I think he's still 22, 23. I forgot his age. Um, you know, he's still young. He still has length. Still has potential to get tapped into, and he could shoot. And number one, his best asset is he can shoot. So you know, I would love for him. I would love for the team to find a role for him.
He got a pretty tray though. He got that rainbow shot, that just nice arc on it. You don't see too many NBA players that had that arc on his shot though. It's either all net, you know what I'm saying, or it's all UFO. So I mean, yeah, that's one thing. I mean, what are some of the negatives about Knox that you don't like?
Um, he still looks unaware out there. Still looks clueless out there on defense. Uh, yeah, he still looks clueless out there, man. That ain't good, you know, to Tibbs' liking. So, you know, that's not good at all. But you have a lot of you have star players that look clueless. There's plenty of star players that look clueless on defense too. But I mean, you know, it just sucks that we got to do that with Knox. Him being younger, his confidence getting ruined by one of the prior coaches. That's about it. Another negative. I wish he had a little more dog in him. At least from what I see, I wish he had a little bit more.
Yeah, he seems to be down and out on himself a lot of the times, and he kind of checks out and, you know what I'm saying, lowers his head and is all in his feelings, you know what I'm saying, whether it's a missed shot or just a missed assignment or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And
Trey Jones. I'm like, my fault. I'm sorry to say, everybody, we've been talking about Trey Jones a lot lately. Dude, everybody been saying get Trey Jones.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. Yeah.
Salute to the chat. I appreciate everybody that's here with us, rocking with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But, yeah, so, you know, with Knox, though, you know, I think he's out the door as well. I mean, we're not utilizing him. The kid's still young. He needs another shot to go somewhere else. And I just feel like we could be doing something with that $5 million, close to $6 million if you just put him in a package and get somebody sent over here. But, I mean, he does have good qualities, like you mentioned. You know, he does have a nice three-point shot. There's more cons than pros when it comes to Knox as far as, you know, defense awareness, like you said, low motor. He travels when he gets the ball trying to go to the cup.
Yeah, he's indecisive. He still doesn't have a set of moves yet. So he doesn't have a handle, anything.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm with you. I think he's out the door. And at this point, what can you do? If you're not playing the kid, it's time to say bye-bye and let him go.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't want to be like we're just gonna pick on Knox today. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna keep it short with him. I mean, he hasn't really shown much in the last 4 years, as far as he needs playing time over others, especially with a defensive-minded coach like that. So I'm ready to go ahead and move on from him into the next player, which is Mitchell Robinson. And he was, you know, drafted in the same draft class with Kevin Knox.
Right.
So same thing goes to Mitchell Robinson. I mean, same question. Is he part of our young core? Is he a young role player? Or is he not part of our future?
I was on mute. Mitchell Robinson, I think he's part of our young core, but he's kind of another one that they may pull the trigger on. You know, because you know with the Miles Turner rumors heating up, he's another one they may just pull the trigger on. You know, even though he's been playing better the last couple games. Only thing with him is injuries. I think that's it. Of course, his offense is limited, which is I guess it kind of stunts the offense for us in our case. But he's another guy that it's possible he's out the door. Only because of the Miles Turner. And it depends. If Tibbs gets impatient, which he looks like he always is, it depends. That could happen. That trade can happen. I don't know who we're trading for, but I wouldn't I wouldn't rule out Mitch. I wouldn't rule that out at all. You know.
So is that somebody you personally would like to keep and build with, or are you kind of?
I like Mitch, man. I like Mitch. You know, I think he's more part of the core than Knox, more part of the young core than Knox, if you ask me. So, me personally, I like Mitch. Of course, I'd want a stretch five. But I mean, the talent out there is just very thin. But of course, I'd want a stretch five or a five that at least looks to score, that takes pressure off guys. You know. Sherwin M. Well, yeah, go ahead. I'll get to the comments soon.
Oh, go ahead. You get ask.
I'm looking at what Sherwin M. said. He said Miles Turner is not in the class. Is Mitch defensively, but they're both good shot blockers, great shot blockers. So I don't know. As far as scoring though, you can't say the same about Mitch with Miles Turner in the scoring department. Miles Turner. Miles Turner ain't the best scorer in the world at the five, but he's a pretty damn good five that can score. I don't know. It's like you lose. Well, I don't know. I can't say with Mitch and Miles. It's funny because I can't say you lose one and gain one. Well, actually, I can say that because they both play the same position. With Mitch, you trade them, you lose. I mean, you lose. Of course, you lose youth, but with Miles, you get scoring, defense, and pretty much experience. So you kind of get a few more things than you would you would get with Mitch. You get scoring. You get about 16 to 18 plus points a game. So,
And with Miles Turner, he leads the the league in blocking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The last couple of years as well. So
Right.
you're not going to lose much defensively as far as rim protecting, which that's something that Tibbs loves. You know what I mean? That's what we. So would you make that trade with the?
Man, I hate to say yeah, but maybe I would. I probably would. I'm gonna say I would. The reason I'm gonna say I would, I just want to say why. I know he's young. I don't feel like all our young guys are getting traded. Maybe not any of them, but I feel like we're gonna still have some young guys. If we do trade some, look, I know some is staying.
And you mentioned you're comparing them on what they bring. I'm saying defensively and offensively. Is that something that you feel Miles Turner brings to the Knicks that Mitch doesn't to make other players better?
No.
So you don't feel that Miles Turner being a stretch five gives more room for RJ Barrett and Julius Randle to operate in the middle?
Yeah, I mean it's floor spacing, but I'm trying to remember. Is Miles Turner a lob threat? It's always good to have a lob threat too. I'm just trying to remember. I guess he is a lob threat. Well, he's a scoring threat either way. But as far as making players better, I mean, I don't know. When you say making players better, I think of more so like leaders. So I don't know. But I do think he would fit. But I don't know as far as lead. I'm thinking of leaders when you say make players better. We have our best player. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to get to that. I'm not going to get to that either.
Save it for later, Kelly. Save it for later. We on the Mitchell Robinson. But yeah, I'm with you. I feel like Turner does bring a different element to the game offensively that Mitch does, and it'll kind of unlock other players because RJ's best attribute is bully ball Barrett getting into the paint, and when he doesn't have to worry about a rim defender blocking him, then that just gives him more opportunities. And with that stretch five, there was the game against him where he only had 5 points. He was out in the corner about to pop a tray. Julius Randle had to go out there and close out on Turner in the corner. Gave him a little pump fake, drove to the basket and baptized Taj. Now I know Taj is washed though, but the point that I'm trying to make is that you had to respect that 3-pointer and go out there and contest that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's something that none of our centers bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a good quality, good element to have on your team is what I'm trying to get at. Someone that could create their own shot, hit the midi, you know what I'm saying, get putbacks, just, not be so one-dimensional. And I'm not saying that, he's going to come to the Knicks and be your leading scorer, you know what I'm saying, but he's going to be a 13-point whatever he makes, point guy every game, and he's going to give you blocks, and that's something that we can't depend on with none of our centers. Sometimes we just can't depend on them offensively. So I don't get me wrong. I like Mitch. You know what I'm saying? He was exciting to watch as a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Falling under the rim, getting up and blocking a tray. And not only that, just out on the island, he's able to guard, and he showed it as of lately too, because he's lost a lot of weight and he's got his conditioning back. But he's been able to guard guards and wings, in the perimeter, going one-on-one and blocking them kind of like he did when he first got into the league, going against a James Harden or, a Bradley Beal or whoever is out there. So he's been able to show, that as of lately as far as those blocking shots. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's been 4 years of the same that we've had from this guy. What is his go-to move? What can you just give him the ball and say, go give me a bucket?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Can you pass him the ball at the charity stripe and ask him to turn around and hit a midi?
I wish you could.
I mean, can you get him in the post and tell him to go, post somebody up and get you a bucket that way? Whether even if it's a little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, hook shot or a pump fake, one dribble. Can he pump fake and take one dribble to the basket and yam it on somebody?
I wish you could. I wish you could ask the guy to pump fake at least.
And what's crazy is that you saw the other game. He stole the ball, tipped it up in the air, and went behind the back and outletted to somebody on a fast break. I don't remember who exactly what it was, but he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen clips of him going through the legs, and yeah, it's not fluid. and Uncle Freezy had mentioned at one time, it's like a pterodactyl dribbling a marble.
Mm-hmm.
Had me dying. But I mean, just for you to have the mentality that you can do it, just don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst that's going to happen? That's going to happen. You're going to get ripped. You're going to miss the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets the ball and he doesn't turn around to look at the rim to even attempt a shot. He's willing to just do a handoff to the guy who's cutting on the team. And I mean, we need that. We need someone who's going to be an offensive threat, or else you're playing 4-on-5 on the court. So
yeah, I've given up on that. I've given up on seeing him try to score. I've given up on even wanting him to take a three down.
But that's what I'm saying though. And then he's online. You know what I'm saying? He's on with his Twitter fingers trying to talk about they're not letting me score. They're stopping me from shooting or whatever he's saying. You know what I'm saying? They're not letting me play my game. No, if Taj Gibson is popping trays and Nerlens Noel is taking jumpers, you know what I'm saying, and even Noel's shooting little floaters, then you have the green light, you have the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, you won't even right.
Yeah, he's just not even taking the opportunity that's given to him. You're our starting center. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you make a mistake, they're not going to take you out the game for taking a jumper or missing a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, for who? Who's out there? Noel's is hurt. You know what I'm saying? Taj Gibson is your backup. He's already playing way too many minutes that he should already be playing. You know what I'm saying? He should be the backup. Then you got Jericho Sims, who Tibbs doesn't trust. So you got to quit playing scared and just take your shot, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Take your shot. So at this point, I know what I get out of Mitchell Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I know what he brings to the table. I'm saying a lot of us already seen who he is. You don't hear about him working on anything in the gym. What do we have this developmental staff if they're not developing in? You know what I mean?
Damn sure.
We must have a great conditioning staff and guys who are in the gym with him, because it's like he bulked up. You know what I'm saying? He bulked up. So I mean, but what does that do?
What does that do if he doesn't use it? I mean,
yeah. What does that do? Are you yamming on Shaquille O'Neal? You know what I'm saying? Are you yamming on Patrick Ewing? You know what I'm saying? Are you yamming on Alonzo Mourning, David Robinson? You know what I'm saying? Those days are done and over with.
To his strength, I mean, it helped him with defense on bigger centers. I'll give him that.
What big centers? You know what I'm saying? Who? Joel Embiid and Andre Drummond, who are on the same team?
Well, and Jonas, there was a couple games. Guys
Jonas?
There was a couple games where guys couldn't move him, and I'll give him that. Yeah, but he regretted. Vucevic couldn't move him, but then Vucevic did the smart thing and took him away from the basket. So I mean, there's still some work. There's still work that got to be done. So.
That was more in the beginning of the year too, when he really had all that weight on from that injury. I want to see that matchup. Like right now, or
You want to see it again, right? You want to see a rematch?
Yeah, I want to see a rematch because he lost that weight and his conditioning is getting better, and you see a lot of lift under his legs right now. Right. So I don't think that Vucevic will be able to take him off the bounce and get to the cup as easy as he's been doing. I'm saying in the beginning. But like I said, I'm not hating on Mitch, man. I like Mitch though, but I'm a Knicks fan, you know what I'm saying, first. And if you're not trying to get better at your craft that you get paid for, You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to elevate your game. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a go-to move.
Right.
Like, come on. How did you make it this far without a go-to move?
Right.
So that's kind of what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Like when it comes down to it, and there's, you know what I'm saying, being a ball player, there's a couple seconds left on the clock, and you got to go get you a bucket. Everybody got to go to a move, you know what I'm saying, and a counter move. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have that in your bag, in your repertoire, then to me, you got to keep it pushing because you're not made for our team. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we want here. You know what I'm saying? We want everybody to be a threat. You know what I'm saying? we want everybody to be able to get a bucket.
Well, yeah. It's funny. I was thinking about that today when I walked to the store. I was thinking about us as fans. I think main thing we just want you to have heart and energy. Everything else, I mean, of course, that too. The bucket, be a bucket getter. But I just want somebody to have energy. At least play hard, man. Like when they look dull out there, I get so mad when they look like they can't run with the other team. They look like they just want to give up and lay down. I'm like, I can't. That's all it is. I just want to see energy. I want to see some fight.
So let me give you this scenario though. There's a couple seconds left. Someone takes a shot. There's a long rebound. Mitchell Robinson gets the board outside of the paint. Do you trust him to turn around he did it last game though. You know what I'm saying? Turn around and make the shot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
Or do you know what I mean? Like you should have that in you where.
Oh yeah, you should.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to get at. And like I said, he actually almost ate my words. He actually did it last game. He was like a couple feet away from the hoop. But that's not something you see every time, though. That's not something that you see on a daily basis or from game to game. And, those are the types of things we want to see. So before we lose him in free agency, because who says he's gonna resign?
Right.
We didn't give him the extension. So who says he's going to resign? Why not go resign? Why not sign, test the waters, go sign with a team like, you know what I'm saying, with the young point guard, someone like the Pistons or somebody that has a good point guard where all he has to do is catch lobs and yam. The Hornets, you know what I'm saying? Like you go to the Hornets, they got Miles Plumlee out there, you know what I'm saying? Like
I would hate to let Mitch walk though. We got to be smart though. You can't just let him walk. Anybody with value, you never let him walk. That's one thing. You let the guys with no value walk, but him, he probably can get something for him. Teams are gonna get him, and he's gonna want to get paid. He's gonna bet on himself. I would trade him. I wouldn't even let that man walk unless we're gonna do better. Unless we're gonna definitely sign somebody. We gotta flip him. We gotta flip him into a worthy player, man.
Yeah, because this gonna be the Shaquille O'Neal incident all over again, where you lose him for nothing, he just walks. You know what I'm saying? So
with the Magic,
yeah.
When he left the Magic, yeah.
Got nothing in return, nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing about Fish. The Fishers trade for Markelle Fultz. I've been seeing a lot of Markelle Fultz things like that lately. I don't know if I'd do that though. I like Markelle, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd make that move. I know his value went down because of injury, but I don't know if I don't know. I really don't know, man.
Like I said, I like Mitch. You know what I'm saying? He plays hard. You know what I'm saying? He blocks shots. You know what I'm saying? He gets you the Gotham lob. Him and RJ have, you know what I'm saying, a real connection as far as, you know what I'm saying, that Gotham lob. So
right.
You know what I mean? Like, but I just want something else added to the bag. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm getting at. Don't be so, you know, saying so one dimensional. We don't have the team that has a point guard that could just, you know what I'm saying, pick and roll with them all day long, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was trying to get at, you know what I'm saying? Other teams that have those solidified point guards that could do the pick and roll, you know what I'm saying? Like the Clint Capella with the Trey Young. You know what I'm saying? We saw that firsthand in the playoffs. Yeah, that works, but we don't have that guy, you know what I'm saying? We have two guys as far as Julius Randle and RJ Barrett that are bully ball guys that need the paint cleared up. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm getting at. What player fits to our team. You know what I'm saying? Our team strengths. And if we're going that route, you know what I'm saying, which leads me to my next person, RJ Barrett. You know I'm saying if we're building around him being our young core, then we need to help by bringing in weapons for RJ Barrett. You know what I'm saying? Not making things more difficult for RJ Barrett, but making things, you know what I'm saying, easier for him. Like you said, someone that, catch the lob and shoot the tray. And it doesn't even have to be shoot the tray. Just clear the paint. Hit the midi. That's all we have. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking for. It's like, you don't have to be a 3-point specialist. I'm just saying, like, just get out the way. Let my boy operate. I'm saying that's kind of just where I'm at. You know what I mean? That's two players right there with the Kevin Knox and Mitchell Robinson. That's 6, 7, 8 milli right there. You know what I'm saying? You add that, whatever picks and go find that guy. You know what I'm saying? Go find it, whether it's another stretch 5 or a small forward or a point guard. I mean, if we're not going to use them, let him go. If we're not going to pay him, let him go. That's where I'm at. So, you got anything else to add to Mitchell Robinson? Kelly?
Yeah, my fault. I was on mute. Say again. I'm sorry. I was on mute.
Yeah. You got anything else to add to Mitchell Robinson?
No, that's it. That's it, man. That's it with Mitch. I like him, but I know he's not safe. He's one of the guys that's not safe that can get thrown in that trade, man. I can't call it because this Knicks team is unpredictable with some of their moves. Unpredictable, but yet disappointing. So we'll see. We have until February 10th. We have 29 days now. 28 days.
All right. Let's go ahead and salute some of the cats in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and let you do that. Kelly?
To the guys in the chat. I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Yeah.
All right. Mitch, Randall, and RJ are keepers. I guess some would agree with that. Ben Simmons with RJ, Julius are not fitting with one another. No, they probably wouldn't fit. Fox, RJ. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What do you think we need more? So let me ask you. Do we need a 5? Do we need a wing? Or do we need a point guard? Or do we need all 3?
Oh, we definitely need all 3.
We need upgrade to all 3. At least
we
something.
Need all 3. But I wouldn't be mad if they just got 1 for now. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just solidify one of those spots. And
right.
So to me, those are all 3 glaring holes that need to be filled. I just don't care which one it is. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, we need them all, but bring something in. Whether it's like you said, whether it's a point guard, but don't just bring in something just to bring in something. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's someone that fits what we need. Like I said, someone that's gonna add to our core. Someone that's gonna, and I don't want like a super old vet either. I don't go out there. Don't go out there and give me Damian Lillard, even though he's not available anymore. Because they're saying they might shut him down. You know what I'm saying, for the rest of the year.
Oh, why? Because of injury?
Because his abdominal.
Oh, he still has that abdominal.
Yeah.
What you call it? The tendonitis? Not tendonitis.
Yeah, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying.
I think tendonitis. Yeah, he don't. I can't believe he still has it. So that means it's been lingering. Yeah, they what's the name has been, well, not to go off topic from the Knicks, but yeah, what's the name has been killing for them over there, man. Anthony Simons, man. I always liked him, man. Always. He's been dogging out there for him, man. But
they gotta make their mind up what they're gonna do with him too, though, because he's up for contract after this year.
Yeah, this is his third, 4th year, I think. Yeah, he's up. You're right, man.
Yeah,
that's the guy.
So what do you do now? That's 4 guards. You know what I'm saying? You got Lillard, Simons, McCullough, and Powell.
Right, and I guess if we bring him in, we'd have 4 guards. We got IQ, McBride, and we still got Rose. So, and we still got Burks, who Tibbs loves at the 1. But wait, hold on. White Falcon said Reddish is better than PG. I ain't gonna lie, White Falcon. I want Reddish, man. A lot of people keep saying we've been talking about Reddish. Past couple of days, Knicks have interest in Reddish. and I'm kind of glad that they do. But I will say they need to get their behind in gear, and make the move already before someone else does. I'm pretty sure. And then usually when reports come out about who we're interested in, other teams they just have the better assets. They make the move for it, so we don't get it. And then Knicks need to make the move already, man, and stop BSing, stop playing around and make the move. Go get that man Reddish, man. It doesn't cost too much to get him. Get him while he's cheap, man.
We have the assets though. You know what I'm saying? Like we just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? 2 players who are on expiring contracts on our team, who other teams would love to have. You know what I'm saying? Like you add that with the 17 picks that we have. You know what I'm saying? And go from there. You know. So yeah, Cam Reddish isn't someone I'd be mad at. He's that athletic wing you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So.
Mm-hmm.
And he fits the timeline, you know what I'm saying? He was RJ's running mate at Duke, you know what I'm saying? So they got that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So,
he's and that's not the first guy. That's not the only wing I would go get. I would get like another one, man, maybe 2 more, because you get guys like that. The more versatility you add to the team, and that's what you need. We need more versatility on here. We got big guards. We don't have no wings. We have a bunch of big guards. And then now, don't get me wrong, the guards can defend pretty well, for the most part. Grimes, RJ needs to go back to the 2, but Grimes are pretty solid defenders, and I'm liking the contributions they've been given, especially RJ. And remember the Knicks went out and got. I guess they let Dotson go and Daniel House. I don't know where those guys are at. I gotta look that up, but. We need some wing, and we need size. That's something too. We need size, man. We don't have size. We get muscled by teams bigger than us. Remember, Julius is only about 6'8", 6'9". Keep that in mind. Julius not that tall, man. And sometimes he plays smaller with the things he does. When he shoots, he's already playing small. He's not bullying, playing to his strength. You shoot like that, you play to other guys' strengths. You play smaller than your defender. So we need size. We need a lot of things, man. As much as we need one thing, we need the other. Just put it like that.
Okay, so let's go on to our next one. RJ Barrett. Is he part of the young core? Is he a role player, or is he out of here?
What was the second one? Young core, what?
Is young core, role player, or out of here?
Young core. I mean, not young core. RJ is part of the main core. All right, that's what he's part of.
So we build around him then, right?
He's part of the main. He's a piece. I don't know if he's the piece yet, but he's a piece.
Okay.
I don't know if he's the guy yet. Not yet. I don't know. I like him though. RJ is my guy, but RJ is he's part of the main core, man. That's the guy you got to put the battery in his back and tell that man to go. Let him. If he has it in him to take over, even if he's inconsistent, right? Like this, is what I would do with RJ. Like for example, the last game we had, he played good against the Spurs, right? If he comes against, we play the who do we play tomorrow? Is it the Pistons? Not the Pistons. I can't remember, but whoever we play tomorrow, right? I can't remember. I can't believe I forgot. It doesn't matter.
The Mavericks. The Mavniks.
That's right. So if he goes into the game against the Mavericks and he's inconsistent, I would still motivate. I forgot what I was going to say. I would still motivate the man to just keep going because I want him. I would just put the battery in his back to try to take over. I would just put the battery back to try to take over because at this point I don't know about Julius right now. I really don't know about him right now. I don't know, but I would push RJ to take the game over. I don't care how inconsistent he is. He is consistent right now, but I would push him hard to just. I don't know. Right now, we're on the RJ train right now.
Yeah, I'm with you too. I'm with RJ. You know what I'm saying? Let's. He's part of the core. He's part of the. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the main course. He may be that guy eventually, but you still got to build with and around him. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I was leaning towards with that stretch 5, though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you heard any of the rumblings prior to some people wanting to move him to the second unit when he was doing bad. Did you hear anything like that?
I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. But see, the thing is, the entire starting unit was playing bad. So it's like, everybody could have got moved to the. You could have replaced the first with the second, the whole entire first unit with the second at that point, if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, why keep moving him from the 2 to the 3 to the bench? You know what I'm saying? With those guys, you need to move him back to the 2 where his strengths are. You know what I'm saying? That's bully ball Barrett. You know what I'm saying? He needs it. He's stronger than most 2. So why would you not take advantage of that? You know what I'm saying? Of him going up against, you know, the Bradley Bills and you know, just whoever, you know what I'm saying? Just whoever. He's able to use his strengths as his strength, you know what I'm saying? And get to the cup, you know what I'm saying? And maybe post some of those guys up. So why not use that mismatch as an advantage instead of the other way around by putting him at the 3? So I didn't like that move from the jump. That's why I'm so on board with getting rid of Fournier to get him back to his original position and bringing in an athletic stretch. Right. 3, not only that, but to take pressure off of him from guarding the elite wings that he's going up against. Not only is he out of position on the 3, but now you're asking him to guard these elite wings, whether it's a Jaylen Brown or a Jason Tatum, you know what I'm saying? And he's actually guarding both of those guys during the game because he's getting switched up on so much, you know what I'm saying? So take some of that pressure where you bring in an athletic 3 and D wing and let them cook together, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I agree, man. I agree for sure.
I mean, we're making things more difficult for this kid where we should be making things easier for him. You know what I mean? That's kind of just what I'm getting at, you know. He's a underrated passer, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the Gotham lobs he gets to Mitch, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I mentioned, you know, things would be easier with the stretch 5, but he works with what he has, you know what I'm saying? So with the Gotham lob, it works with Mitch, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep Noel like totally out of this because he can't catch a cold, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna eliminate that from the jump. But with Taj, he knows with Taj he can do a little pick and pop, you know what I'm saying, off the screen, and Taj will hit the midi from there. So like he's smart enough to know his teammates and what their strengths are, and you know how he could get the assist by you know threading the needle or catching the Gotham lob or the pick 'em, you know, the pocket pass or the pick and pop. And Taj sets really good screens too, you know what I'm saying, at the charity stripe. And that allows RJ to take the midi, you know what I'm saying, at the elbow. And just, you know, things like that, you know. Even if Taj sets the screen for RJ and RJ's, you know, on the curl out going to the cup, he knows that he's not going to give Taj the oop if he starts rolling to the basket. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give him a nice little bounce pass down there. And those are just some of the things that RJ doesn't get enough credit for, you know, is those passes that he makes.
Yeah, he has a good wraparound pass too.
Good, yeah, nice wrapper. He finds and Noel's again, like he finds the Noel's a lot on that wraparound pass where he's not even ready for it. And
yeah, man, and it's like, you know, I noticed he's been attacking the guys, the opposing threes. He's been attacking them harder lately. You know, he's been attacking them more aggressively. He just keeps going. I like it because that Pacers game last week, man, he just kept going at Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig is a guy I want too, a good wing defender, solid defender. RJ just kept going at him. He wouldn't stop. Nothing stopped him. I loved it. Lance Stevenson, he went at him. He went at all of them. You know, I liked it. I didn't catch the first half of the Celtics game, but
that's what I was going to get at, though. He kept doing the same thing, though. He kept attacking Williams, and then Williams kept blocking him. So at that point, I'm like, I was yelling at the TV, you know what I'm saying? RJ, stop and pop, you know what I'm saying? Take the midi, take it from the elbow, you know what I'm saying? Take it from the charity stripe. We were talking about you going up against basically Mitchell Robinson. They're too athletic. They got your timing down. Like, you have to switch it up. And at one point, I don't remember if it was this game or the last game, he drove, he stopped, he pivoted, and he hit a fadeaway. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about, RJ. That's what you need to start doing more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to add that to your bag. You know what I'm saying? You need a little in and out dribble you know what I'm saying, to get a hezzy on whoever's defending you, create that separation, or stop and go. Just stop, just dribble, stop, look up, and then go again. You know what I'm saying, to create that separation from someone right in on your hip. You know what I'm saying,
Right.
those are the types of small minimal things that you could do.
You know, another thing too, when you got guys on you like that, you get go around them screens like you mentioned. Go around those screens and get that little bit of separation to operate. That way you could attack, or you could, pull up a mid-range jumper or something. A lot of guys go through screens, so that way they don't have to use all their energy trying to attack a guy off the dribble, a good defender off the dribble. I noticed plenty of guys did that their whole career. Kemba, our very own Kemba, been doing that his whole career, man. And not to say that, and Kemba's small, so it's not to say that, Kemba gets locked up all the time, but every guy faces a good defender. So, it saves them a lot of energy when they can go through a screen and get easier buckets, opposed to trying to ISO and break their defender down the whole game when they have a good one that just stays on their hips. So, but and RJ, the thing is, I noticed what you said. He the reason why he kept attacking is because he's naturally a slasher. His game, he's naturally a slasher. He's not naturally a jump shooter. The jump shot is just an improved aspect of his game. He's naturally a guy that likes to attack the basket, which I'm okay with because we need guys to attack too. When guys don't got it going, we need somebody to just get a quick, easy two, man. Just attack the basket and then get some points on the board. Because basketball is chess, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's who got the most points at the end of the game wins. So we need buckets anyway, anyhow. We need a lot of things. So I'm okay with and Robert Williams, man, he's just a damn good shot blocker. I will say,
there's nothing you can do about that, but just not be. Even IQ thought he came off a screen off the baseline and went to the three, and he thought he had enough separation from Williams and try to pop that tray, and Williams tipped it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, those are some of the guys you just can't do nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be really far away from him. That's what I was trying to get at, is that know your opponents, and at that point you got to take the midi. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or ask Taj, you know what I'm saying, to clear out some space, because you know what I'm saying, to get him out of there. And when the defense collapses with Williams, you can always kick it back out to Taj, and Taj will, you know what I'm saying, pop that midi. But I would like to see them running a lot more of the offense through him for those reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's a willing and underrated passer. You know what I'm saying, and it kind of slows the offense down, and that builds to his strengths. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not saying all the time, but let's just give it a go here and there. Not here and there, but more here than there.
Right.
So yeah. Anything else you'd like to add to RJ?
No, man. I just want to see him pick up after the last two games. Well, after that, I just want to see him get more consistent. But I want to see him aggressive tomorrow. That's all. I just want to see him very aggressive, man. Attacking every time he gets the ball. Just attack, put pressure on the defense, man. Play how he was playing, man. Don't play motivated. I don't want to see him take a break at all. I love seeing the RJ aggressive. That's all I want to see. I just want to see him aggressive.
There's one more thing I like to add to RJ, is that even though he's having a bad game and a poor shooting performance, it doesn't fade him. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't keep him down. You know what I'm saying? The Celtics game was a perfect example of that, of how cold he was, and then he was still willing to take that last game-winning shot. You know what I'm saying? So there's not too many people that want the moment, take the moment, you know what I'm saying? But he just has ice water in his veins, you know what I'm saying? He wants that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like he wants to get better. He wants that shine. And that's why I'm saying he's definitely part of the future, you know what I'm saying? As far as, my eyes and me wanting him on the team and to build around.
Right.
And he, the things as far as, he wasn't a shooter when he came into the league, and, that got better. 3-point shooting got better. The defense got better. You know what I'm saying? The free throws got better. His points are down, but You know what I mean? But the eye test tell you that he's willing to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? That he's so I'm good with building around and with RJ. All right. So after RJ, let's go to Obi.
Another one, maybe or maybe not be part of the young core. Maybe on his way out. I can name so many reasons. Number one,
let's talk about it.
He plays behind Randall. I don't know if they want. I don't know if it's going to be a mutual thing where they want to trade him so he could play somewhere, or I really don't know. I mean, I like Obi. I like his effort. He has energy. He's always active. He's athletic and just important. You got to utilize his athleticism. You got to utilize a guy cutting back door and a guy willing to at least try to pick and roll. You got to utilize it when our offense gets stagnant, when there's no offense to get created and we look stupid. I'm okay with him. I'm okay with him in his pick and roll. I'm so much okay with it, But the team may feel like it may be mutual. The team may feel like they want to get rid of him because he plays behind Randall. They may have no use for him. Who knows? I mean, it was Leon Rose's pick. I don't know if he would trade him. We would see. There's plenty of packages you could take and trade him out for. So,
So what's Obi's go-to move?
There is none. Just attacking the basket, leaping. That's his go-to move. Leaping. That's about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so from last year to this year, he's pretty much the same player.
More confidence. That's what I would say. More confidence this year. He's more active. He kind of. I think he knows his spots a little bit more. Last year he was getting, he got torched a lot. He looked horrible. This year he seems a little bit more polished, a little more polished up. He still got things to work on. You know what I mean? But he's trying to play he's at least trying to play to his strengths, and that's attacking, that's running right at the basket and trying to dunk it. I'm okay with it. I am okay. I see him put some type of effort on defense at least as well. So
yeah, I mean, from him supposedly working out with IQ, saying they're supposed to be boys, and they started working out together right after the last season. Your boy's a 3-point shooter, and what I'm saying, and got a floater game. You didn't learn nothing from him.
Right.
I'm saying, like, what were you guys? You guys were on opposite sides of the courts while you guys were working out together, or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that part. Like, I would have been picked up somebody, picked up something from him. You know what I mean? Like, and like I mentioned before, just a little in and out on a curl, just a little in and out move. You know what I mean? Like, you can't give Obi the ball and say, "Go give me a bucket." You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what I want. You get it from RJ. You know what I'm saying? And we mentioned that he's part of the core, part of the building around, building with, and that just so happens with the other two that we mentioned, Knox and Robinson, that neither one of them has that go-to move either. So it's kind of something that you're starting to see a trend of. If you don't have a go-to move, then there's really nothing that it doesn't look like you're going to be part of our future, because we can't ask you to go get us a bucket. We need that. You know what I'm saying? Obi's strengths, like you said, is his athleticism. And ever since Derrick Rose went down, so has Obi Toppin's production.
Right.
Rose was looking for him on those leaks and getting him those fast break points. You know what I'm saying? He was finding him on the baseline when he was pointing up. And there's been lots of times where guys aren't finding them when I'm seeing them point up, but it's that split second that they're not seeing it, and that time has already passed. You know what I'm saying? That oop is no longer there. So how else are you going to get involved? You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll tell you which way you could get involved. On a screen on those curl outs. On the screen of those curl outs, it's kind of like a football player on a jet sweep. You know what I'm saying? You hand the ball off to him as he's cutting behind the arc. You hand the ball off to him as he has full speed ahead. But he needs to yam on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to go through somebody and create that contact. There's a time he was going up against Freedom, Inez Cantor, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He avoided the contact. And we both know Inez Cantor because he played for the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has no athleticism whatsoever. Like, he is not going to challenge you at the cup or block your shot.
Right.
So why are you scared of the contact for? You know what I'm saying? If you miss, guess what? You're going to the line because you just got fouled. So you're going to get your points regardless. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put that man into foul trouble. You're going to get some points. And maybe that gets your confidence going by seeing that ball go through the hoop, you know what I'm saying, at the line. Those are the things that, you know, really get on my nerves about Obi is he avoids that contact. So why, you know, in practice they have those bags, you know what I'm saying, like to hit them with as you go to the cup, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are they not using that? You know what I'm saying? Like every time you go to the hole, Obi, you gonna get hit with this. Bow, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you better make the shot, you know what I'm saying? You better make the and one, you better make that free throw when you go to the charity stripe.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the types, if that's your strength, you know what I'm saying, then you gotta build on that. At the same time, you know what I'm saying, like he has no post-up game. He's not strong when he goes to the post. And there's been plenty of times where I've been yelling. I think he was the same game against the Celtics. He was on the post, on the low post against Dennis Schroeder, and I'm yelling at him, post him up, Obi, post him up. And then I hear the crowd saying the same thing. And then 1 second goes by, 2 seconds go by. He looks around like, oh, maybe I should post him up. By that time, the double team comes to help, and then he has to kick it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Obi, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he's on a short leash, man. I feel bad for him because I know Tibbs is ruining his confidence. It kind of sucks because there's some things you can get out of him. I mean, may not be the best player in the world, but there's many things you can get. You can utilize good minutes out of him if you use him the right way. But it's his confidence. He looks even.
But you were saying his confidence was so high, but that was earlier in the year, and I remember during preseason, you know what I'm saying, like he had that twinkle in his eye. He had that look like, oh yeah, they're gonna unlock me this year, and you know I feel great about this upcoming season. And then we saw it in the preseason.
Right.
We saw it in the preseason. We saw it with that crossover spin, offhand layup. We saw his, you know what I'm saying, his shooting was there. You know what I'm saying, he was very active. Then, like I said, once Rose went down, so did his production. You know what I'm saying? Like his 3-point percentage is at an all-time low. I think he was shooting better last year. If I'm not wrong at 3-pointers. Like he's like at 18% last time I checked. He's like not even close when he shoots. It's just UFOs every time he releases it. Like,
man, do I miss Derrick Rose, man?
yeah,
the guy.
Yeah. We're just a completely different team without him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's playing out of position. But yeah, back to Obi though. Like, why do you have all that athleticism if you're not using it? You know what I mean? You put that athleticism in RJ Barrett, whew, it's over with.
Oh man, yeah. You put that athleticism in RJ, man. We have ourselves an elite 2 guard, man.
That's what I'm saying, though. This guy has a God-given ability, you know what I'm saying? And he's not trying to do nothing with it, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to hide from it. I'm yamming on everybody. Everybody come get the business, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm bringing the pain, you know what I'm saying? Your boy's going hard in the paint. If I had that athleticism, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with Obi. Like you mentioned, he's not going to get any run behind Randall. He's on a short leash. He has no go-to move. And, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's on his way out either. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't know. Like I said, I like the athleticism. You know, those are nice highlight dunks, windmill dunks through the legs. But did you see that windmill RJ did too the other day?
Yeah, I was just thinking of that too.
Ooh. And I knew he had that up a little bit. It's just he just be hiding it though, because I had mentioned before he was playing on Duke with Zion. They was at practice, and RJ tried to fly from the free throw line. I mean, his foot was a little bit in front of the free throw line, like everybody else's. Even Jordan's was in front of the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? Right. But he had missed the yam, right? But he almost did it, and like right after that, here comes Zion, does the same thing in front of the free throw line, but this time it goes in. And everybody was cheering for him. RJ was cheering for him, pushing him in his chest, like, yeah, boy, yeah. Like, he wasn't even mad, though. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he has it. You know what I'm saying? But he just doesn't use it. It's sneaky athleticism. You know what I'm saying? It's not
right.
like
sneaky athleticism.
It's not like Uber. It's not like Uber athletic. It's just like sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to have a little bit of ups, you know what I'm saying, to get that windmill in. Right. I'm not saying he got like hang time, you know what I'm saying, where I'm saying he could change in the middle of the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm gonna do this instead. But yeah, it was nice to see that though, you know what I'm saying? It was nice to see that.
Right. Also, I want to ask one thing about Obi though. Did you notice Obi's body language last night when he got sat down?
Nah, I was so whooped that I was kind of like dozing off watching the game. You know what I'm saying? Right. I didn't even go front though. You know what I'm saying? I was whooped. So I'm actually watching it right now. Everybody be like, you know, oh, you got this in the background. It's because I watched my games on my Knicks on my other wall, which is my Knicks wall. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I have right now. I have the dunk that Obi just came off the shoulder right now. He came off the shoulder and yammed it. Yeah. With 2 minutes left in the second quarter. So, and I got a bunch of BS stuff all over there. So that's kind of like my it's kind of like messy right now. So I just had to flip the side. So yeah, like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch it all. You know what I'm saying? I saw it was a blowout towards the end of the game. So like I said, I was in and out watching it. But yeah, I mean, it's only year 2. Not saying that Obi can't get any better, but we're talking about him, like you mentioned with your opening statement, going, you know, being Randall's, you know, backup. So I'm not sure how this is going to end up being, you know what I'm saying, like how it's going to turn out. But I wouldn't be mad if they traded him, you know what I'm saying, because he wasn't my pick from the jump. I wanted Halliburton. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still holding on to that one. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew it. I would have taken Hallie, or I wouldn't have mind if they would have taken Cole Anthony. You know what I'm saying? So that's I'm a little biased. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to play the point guard. You know what I'm saying? So, and we haven't had a point guard for so long. I'm like, man, just go get a point guard. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of who I wanted. Obi was like, I wasn't too happy when we got him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was happy with Obi. I mean, I did research. There was other guys I liked Denny. I liked Devin Vassell. Man, I liked Halliburton. Those are some guys I wouldn't have mind. Of course, I wish we could have had LaMelo earlier, but we couldn't.
Yeah, I was just talking about guys that were in our range within reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I liked Vassell and Halliburton. I would have been okay with Halliburton. Oh, like I said, even Devin Vassell, I wouldn't have minded.
Yeah, he was linked to us too, though. We had worked him out. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that was a position. That was a position I need was a 3. You know what I'm saying? So a 3 who could shoot. So, right. I mean, it is what it is. We can't cry over spilt milk. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't get the guys we wanted. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. Which this is my guy right here, though. You know what I'm saying? IQ, Immanuel Quickley. You know, so I don't know if we have enough time on this show to talk about Immanuel Quickley. You know what I'm saying? We might have to bump it up to a couple more hours. I go all day, so I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna tell you, is he part of our young core? Is he part of a role player, or is he somebody that needs to go?
IQ is all the way part of the young core, in my opinion, at least. But I'm not gonna sit here and say he can't go, that he's safe. But I think he's a part of the young core, at least more than Obi, more than Knox. I think he's in there. I think he's definitely a part of that young core. Tibbs has a liking for him. Yeah, he could shoot. Sometimes he looks erratic to me. Some things he does, but he's getting there. I mean, his floater's working.
As of lately, though, he's looking a lot better, as not as erratic as you mentioned, though.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's putting his floater together when he attacks. He's shooting. It just has to. A matter of like when he shoots it, when he doesn't. But he's getting there. Like he's using his floater, so he doesn't have to attack any bigs. He's using that floater over the bigs, and he's shooting. He's knowing when to shoot sometimes, and pretty much he's playing tougher defense too. He's playing better defense, way better defense. He has the energy, so I'll give him that. But he's figuring it out. He's coming along somewhat.
All right. You want to salute some of the cats in the chat, you know what I'm saying, and read some questions off, Cully? Yeah. Or
salute my guy, salute Manchild, Allah Wise, Be Civilized, The Fishers, Kaiser Soul, Sherwin, salute, y'all, salute. Devin, salute. I'm going to salute my guys, Chuck. Let me see, what is it? RJ IQ Untouchable. IQ R6 six man of the year for the whole tenure. Yeah, as I say, he's a 6-man type of guy. He's only gonna grow and get smarter and smarter. I mean, he's gotten his handle a little bit tighter. His handle still he can still get ripped easily, in my opinion, by a good defender, but he's still I would say when he has a big on him, he has his moves together where he can cross him up. I will say that he can take a big off the dribble. I don't think he could have did that in his rookie year. I don't even think he could have taken any mismatch off the dribble last year. So I will say that he can take some guys off the dribble, some bigger defenders off the dribble this year. So I will give him that. Go past them, or hit him with a snatchback, shoot it. He has better moves this year. So I will say. Sherwin said he's the lowest IQ player in the league. That's funny, pun intended, I guess. I will pay for a ticket out of town. Oh boy, whoa. I mean, I like IQ. But I won't be surprised if he gets shipped off. Do I want him shipped off though? Nah, I don't think so, man. I don't think I want any of the guys shipped off. I mean, like I said, I like Knox, but I guess at this point you could ship him off. You gave me a bravo clap. Yeah, I guess at this point, it is what it is. But I hope, I hope not, man. IQ, we're gonna need a lot of these guys, man. I like Grimes a lot too. I guess we'll get to him soon. Or not, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know the way we're going. So we might need another show for that one, huh? Right. So yeah, I mean, like you mentioned, IQ in your eyes may be a 6th man, you know what I'm saying? One day maybe a 6th man of the year. And if you remember last year, when Lemon Pepper Lou got on the court with him, you know what I'm saying, he dabbed him up. He was like, "You're my favorite player." Mm-hmm. That he kind of mimics his game from Lemon Pepper Lou. Was Lemon Pepper Lou ever a 6th man of the year?
Yes, for Toronto, was it?
Yeah, yep. I think multiple times, I believe.
Toronto Clippers, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, though. Don't sleep on this kid and think that, you know what I'm saying, he's just, you know what I'm saying, like, you just want to ship him out, because he's already shown from his rookie year, from breaking the record on free throws, first 100 free throws, you made 94. Do you know how strong your mentality has to be to make free throws? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just you, the ball, the hoop, and you got to clear everything else out. You got to clear out all the noise. You know what I'm saying? You got to clear out all that noise. And some people just aren't clutch like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for him to do that as a rookie, and for him to hold the free throw percentage this year as the highest free throw percentage at 94.1, I'm saying the best in the NBA. So back-to-back years, he has, you know what I'm saying, done something at that free throw line. I mean, that right there should just say that kid's special, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, though, like his first year, what was his go-to moves last year?
I would say the floater.
The floater, right? Yeah, the floater.
And deep range pull-up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Big from the logo, you know what I'm saying? Shooting up from the logo to be able to have that confidence, you know what I'm saying? And how many players can do that? How many players shoot from the logo? Like name just give me a couple names of players that do it, Damian Lillard, game time, you know what I'm saying? Stephen Curry, Trae Young.
Yeah.
That's a nice list of people's names to be next to you, right?
Right. PG used to do that all the time too. But yeah.
And he just it's not ordinary people just go out there and do it. And you just want to get rid of this kid on the next thing flying out. Miss me with that, you know what I'm saying? And not only that, so last year he was he took the second unit and was able to solidify that shooting guard position as a rookie, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He beat nothing was given to him last year. He beat all those guys out to get a spot, you know what I'm saying? And this year, he still kept that spot, but now you're asking that kid to be a point guard and a starter. So now he's switched up his game from shooting guard to point guard while changing his game from the NBA rules that said you can no longer get that contact while jumping into players and getting to their free throw line, you know what I'm saying? So now you're asking a kid to learn on the fly to change his game that got him to the NBA in the second year and learn new moves to how to manipulate, you know what I'm saying, the referees. That's another thing, you know what I'm saying? How many times last year as a rookie did you see him cover his mouth, go over to the referees and be like, how can I get this call, ref, or what am I doing wrong? Blah, blah, blah. Now name me some other NBA players that were doing that. You know what I'm saying? There's
doing that last year, his first year,
Yeah, as a rookie, you know what I'm saying? As a rookie. Like, are you not only that, he's a gym rat, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got Unc in there. Not only that, he's a gym rat, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tibbs had mentioned it himself. He'd be in there in the gym, first person in the gym. And he's just, like that right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just has so many good qualities, you know what I'm saying? Like you mentioned, the floater. He's been elevating his game and opening his game. Now he's been taking middies. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that he didn't show last year. So he's popping middies now. He's a big shot taker and a big shot maker, you know what I'm saying? He's a momentum swinger, you know what I'm saying? So when we I was watching the Celtics game. So it wasn't just Fournier, you know what I'm saying, or that was getting us back in the game. And then RJ had a nice little Gotham lob to Mitch, but it was IQ. We were tied 101-101 with 47 seconds left in the game, and IQ went to the hole, went to the rack, you know what I'm saying, and laid it up with a little floater, you know what I'm saying, to give us that lead. Like, no hesitation. We need a bucket. I'm gonna go do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't even trip. Like, I got this. Like, right. You have to be strong in the mind, you know what I'm saying, to want to take that shot, to want to get that bucket, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so he can go get you your bucket in multiple ways. He gets you with a nice little step back. You know what I'm saying? He gets you with the floater. He gets you with the, you know what I'm saying? He create on his own, and now he's facilitating for others and closing out games. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you start, you know what I'm saying? And I know that's cliche to say as it's more like coach talk. Oh, it doesn't matter, like tips. Oh, it don't matter who starts. It matters who finishes. You know what I'm saying? But he's finishing games as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, his teammates are trusting him, you know what I'm saying? Trusting him to make the pass or take the shot, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, he has just so many good qualities. His defense has got a whole lot better, you know what I'm saying? He was going up against a Marcus Smart, when we needed that game, when we needed stops, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going up against a Marcus Smart, you know what I'm saying? You're playing against good quality point guards. And then you have to deal with Tibbs and his yelling. You know what I'm saying?
Constant yelling, too.
What's that?
Constant yelling, too.
Yeah, constant yelling.
You hear him on TV every time.
And then, you know what I'm saying, IQ's yelled back. You know what I'm saying? He's yelled back at Tibbs and kind of let him know that he's not going to take it. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, he's telling you this kid is not afraid of the moment. The lights are not bright in New York for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's willing to take on a challenge.
Well, he was used to that. That's that.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Yeah, he's used to them big games. He's not shy about them big games. I will say that.
That's what I'm saying, and he's playing defense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, there's just so many good qualities. So I'm on. Let's keep IQ. Let's keep RJ. You know what I'm saying? And
I guess the other two can go.
which one are we? Do you want to talk about now?
Oh no, nobody specific.
The Knox and Mitchell.
Knox and Obi.
Oh, Knox, Mitchell, and Obi. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, there's really no need right now to trade Obi. We have him for a couple more years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got him for two more. You got him for two more after this year. So I mean, there's no rush. I'm not saying trade Obi, but if there is a trade out there and it makes sense, and you're going to solidify one of these positions of need that we're aching for as far as point guard, small forward, and center, then why not?
It would have to be. You know who would fit that
Description?
A guy like Torrey Craig, man, but because he can guard fours. I mean, he's not. I'm sure he's not gonna like. He can guard the 3 and the 4. So it's like I feel like he's a guy that can come in behind Randall and play with Taj, Obi, Taj, because he's a guy that can guard the wing. I just feel like that would be a. I mean, that's. Well, I'm sorry if he was to trade Obi. I mean, but him and Taj and whoever else they play with, that would be solid. I mean, I don't know. Because I'm thinking of guys that can guard the 4. So that's why I'm thinking of a guy like Torrey Craig. I
don't mean to cut you off though, but let me salute Ambiguous Slime saying what to do. It's past your bedtime. I don't know what you're doing up in the chat though.
Ambiguous Slime.
It's my 9-year-old boy. He hopped in the chat.
Oh, yeah, salute Ambiguous. My little bro Machiavelli Wealthy. Salute. He just pulled up. Salute everyone. Chef NYK. Salute. Obi away from here with Tibbs. But probably without Tibbs. I don't think Obi's feeling Tibbs right about now, man. I'm sure Obi's. I think he's pissed off getting pulled all the time, man. I don't think he likes getting pulled like that.
Then do something. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're in the game for 5 minutes. You better be hustling. You better be dying for loose balls. You better be blocking people. You better be grabbing some boards. You better be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to feel those stats. So not just energy, not just cardio. Don't just be running back and forth doing ladders. You know what I'm saying? And sprints. You feel me? Like,
right.
You got to do something in your limited time. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting in people's chests. Like you got to do something. That's all I'm getting at. You know what I mean? If you
watch that game, you'll see the end.
Which Tibbs, one is that?
He was mad, and Tibbs put him back in, and he did something. He made a highlight play. You'll see.
Okay, like I said, I'm watching it right now.
Well, that's if you make it to the end.
Yeah, but like I said, though, it was a game that they had already blown them out. Though they won by 20 something.
Yeah.
So I mean, at that, oh yeah, it is the end right now. So 111 to 96. So yeah, I missed it as we were talking. But I don't know, man. Like, you got to give them reason. You got to be out there. If someone gives you the rock, man, you got to just go out and get it. You have that athleticism, that first, that speed, that you run the floor like a gazelle. You know what I'm saying? You got to go out there and get a bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's out, man. As soon as the ball gets rebounded, he's usually out. I will say. He's trying them. I feel like he's trying, man. I don't know. That's how I feel. I feel like he's trying something, a little something. But he's doing what he can. So.
Yeah, all right. But like I said, I'm not like forcing him out of New York. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I right now at this point, I don't see him elevating his game, and he kind of is who he is. And without a point guard finding those oops for him or in transition, then he's not going to get you anything.
Right.
All right.
I guess we gotta get on
Grimes. We got Grime time.
Grimes.
Grime time.
I think he's part of the young core. Oh, he had a good game along with RJ in that Spurs game, I would say. He had a nice little I don't know if you got to see it, nice little wraparound pass to Mitch, I think it was. He caught his defender with like a fake got one more like a fake half spin, fake little hezzy spin, and it was nice actually. Actually, I gotta look that up. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, he's to me, he's gonna be one of our young. For now, I mean, you can't really say core because then if you say core, then you're building around him. You know what I'm saying?
I think he should.
He's be more of a piece, don't you think?
I think he's more of a piece to the young core. I think he's a piece with the young core.
Yeah.
I think he can get in there. Yeah, I think he could be a nice essential piece. He plays defense, so I think he can be a nice essential piece on this team.
So do you think he'll ever be a starter, or he's just always going to be a role player as far as coming off the bench?
Well, with RJ playing well, could be a role player. But if we get rid of it, it all depends what could unfold. You know, if we was to get rid of Fournier, let's say we got rid of Fournier for nothing, and then I guess Grimes would get the. Then again, no, Tibbs would probably go with Burks over Grimes. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if Grimes will ever start. As long as Tibbs is coach, probably not.
Josh Primo, the rookie back.
Yeah, probably not. You know. Look at some highlights now.
I wouldn't mind him. I mean, I think he's gonna be a role player, and he's gonna be with the second unit though. But I like his game though. I like his game. He's another one that will take the shot if he's open. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make too many mistakes. Finds the open guy. Doesn't need the ball in his hand. You know what I'm saying? But he's not just standing around either, though. You know what I'm saying? And plays hard-nosed defense.
This is Grimes you're talking about, right?
Yeah, it's Grimes. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna wow you with his athleticism, and if he takes a couple dribbles and he gets stopped, he's gonna kick it out. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying, go around a screen and get back into the spot and kind of reset. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna do too much as far as like playing out of character and turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? And that's right. Kind of that's what I like about him, that he's so poised on the court where he knows his game. He knows his style of game. He's not going to be out of character, and he's going to play within the game without forcing anything. And while playing like hard-nosed defense, you know what I'm saying, and giving you that energy on the defensive end as well. Whether he's an undersized 2 guarding a 3, you know what I'm saying, like it doesn't even matter to him, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just that dog on the defensive end, which I like about Grimes.
Yeah, I like that. He got dog in him, man. He's a good decision maker too, man. He's not a low IQ player, man.
Really high IQ. Very, very fundamentally sound too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Good defender, fundamentally sound. I like how. Oh, that's what happened too. He had got blocked, and then he ended up blocking the same guy that blocked him. That's what I like. He got him back. That was what I like with him. I'm looking at that highlight. That was a nice cool little highlight he had when he hit the guy with the Smitty.
So if there is a trade available, is he someone that like, all right, I don't want to trade him, but if he got to go, he got to go?
Oh, plenty. Because for one, I like that guy. I like Jaylen Brown a lot. So,
okay. What about a Cam Reddish?
Nah.
No Grimes for Cam Reddish.
Grimes? Oh, we're talking about Grimes.
Who'd you think I was talking about?
I think you meant like a few of the guys from the young core. Honestly, man,
like a Grimes in a first round pick.
I would hate to trade a Grimes for that. I'd rather trade a Knox. I don't know. I'd rather trade the Knox in the first round instead of Grimes. I would keep Grimes because he plays defense. So
right,
you keep all the good defenders you can that could put it on the deck. You keep those. Knox isn't a good defender. But can he put it on the deck? Yeah, somewhat, but he looks lower. So Yeah, so I'll keep Grimes. So no, I'd say no. In that
Okay.
move, I wouldn't make that move.
All right. Kind of trying to see where you're at right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah.
I love McBride. That's not even a question.
You love McBride, you said?
Love McBride, man. Good.
You're a
Waiting.
McBride fan. So what do you think? So we could just before we could just go into McBride because actually Rokas Jokovitis was drafted before McBride, you know what I'm saying? And he's technically with us, but he's not on the roster, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
but yeah, we can skip Rokas Jokovitis, and we go to McBride. So what is it about McBride that you love about him?
Defense. He has a tight handle, good mid-range pull-up. He can shoot. I'm not gonna say he has the most range, but he can shoot. He's a pretty much good. I'd say he's a good decision maker, and he's only gonna get better the more time he gets. But the main thing, his best asset is probably his defense. Second comes his scoring. The guy can score. He still can score. He's not like he can't score, man. The guy can post up. He's a pretty good scorer, man. Like he has a good bag. You know, for example, I just thought of it. That Pacers game. I wish he had made the shot too. It would have been nice. But right after, I don't mean to bring it up, but right after right after he had got snatched, when somebody caught him with the snatchback, a play right after that, McBride caught someone else on the Pacers too with the same move. He caught him lovely too, but he missed the shot. And I'm just like, damn, if only he made that shot, it'd have been so good. But the guy, his handle's pretty tight. He has a pretty tight handle, and yeah, I like McBride's game. I just like his game. He's a good young stud, man. A young bulldog, man. He fights through screens too. Another thing too, people don't notice. He actually pushes through them. He's not gonna get caught in no screen. He's gonna try to push. He's gonna try to push the person down, like push him over. I like that with him.
Right. Yeah, that surprises me how tight his handle is because him and IQ both have those go gadget arms. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, with having those long arms, you usually have the ball away from your body. You know what I'm saying? So you get that nice first step when you take off, but he does not, and I mentioned that too. He does not cross over. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows that. I think he knows that. You know what I'm saying? That's a disadvantage for him. If he goes across over with those long arms, that it takes too long with the timing to cross over, that he doesn't want to get ripped. And that's how IQ got ripped. It was that crossover, you know what I'm saying? And he hasn't figured that out yet, that it's a disadvantage for you, know what I'm saying? And McBride being a defensive specialist, he knows that, you know what I'm saying? He peeps that, I better not cross somebody over because I'll rip somebody if they cross me over, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I looked at it. Like, I never crossed nobody over, you know what I'm saying? Because I expected that. I'd rather go between the legs, do a spin, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not crossing nobody over, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, I'm with you though. I'm with the Deuce. Why do you think he's in the doghouse though? Why do you think he's not getting any run?
Well, he's a point guard, and that position is very essential in general. And Tibbs is very keen on that position. So, you know, he's not going to just trust McBride right away. Even though McBride can guard the position, because the thing is, you have guys that can guard it and actually play it, you know, an actual true point guard. So McBride, he may not be a true point guard yet. However, he can guard it. I think he probably can guard some twos as well in the NBA. He probably can guard some twos soon enough, but he can guard the position well, I think. It's just a matter of running it and trusting him to run it. But he hasn't been given the keys yet, so Tibbs doesn't trust him. So that's all on Tibbs at this point. Whenever he decides to trust him, you can give him a shot. I mean, he played point guard in college, so, you know.
Well, he ran the point for us twice against OKC and Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Those two games.
I didn't see the OKC one, but Toronto one, I feel like he had a short leash. He only got to play like 4 minutes, I believe, or 5, and then they never seen again until the end. I just feel like it was just such disrespect to the young man, but that's just me.
Yeah, he had his first start with Obi. Those 2 games that, you know, Randall was out was when McBride and Obi had gotten their starts together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, and he didn't. I mean, we lost both those games. You know what I'm saying? But you got to look at who he was going up against too. You know what I'm saying? Going up against Shy. You know what I'm saying? You're going up against Toronto with two of the best, number one and number two, deflections as far as Van Fleet and Trent Jr. You know what I'm saying? They're number one and number two in ball deflections. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
You're going up against them. You know what I'm saying? You're going up against, you know what I'm saying, a
That's
hungry
guy for him to learn from too. McBride, Van Fleet, Gary Trent. Those are two guys to learn from. Undersized guards that dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They be undersized, but they play bigger than their size, and they will hound you all game. They will bring it to you all game. I like those guys. I wish we got Gary Trent, but that's neither here nor there right now.
Yeah.
At least Gary Trent.
So, do you see McBride as a future starter or a future backup?
I think he can be a future starter somehow, some way, eventually, or just an essential piece. I just know he'll be an essential piece for this team. We just got to find him the minutes. I would hate to if they waste him. I would be so pissed. I would be so pissed if they waste McBride, man. So pissed. That would really piss me off as a fan.
Yeah. The jury's still out on him. I haven't had enough time to watch him as far as NBA play because the G League is just, you know what I'm saying, the competition is not as high, you know what I'm saying? So when you look good in the G League, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't always translate to the NBA. I mean, like Iggy, you know what I'm saying? Iggy Bras Vegas was balling in the G League, you know what I'm saying? And we got rid of him and he went to Orlando. Is he doing anything in Orlando?
Nah, I ain't giving him no run.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying though. Like, you know, and he hasn't had enough time to play. You know, from what I've seen though, he hasn't done anything negative as far as that. You know what I mean? Like he's not turning the ball over. He's not, you know what I'm saying? He still plays that hard-nosed defense. He's not forcing any shots, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll just take the open shots. He's basically like a Grimes, you know what I'm saying? A version of Grimes who's a point guard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're pretty similar on what they do and what they bring to the table. Just one has, you know, like you said, one's a point guard, has a tighter handle, and gets to the cup more frequent than the other. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm all right with that. So we got a couple minutes with Jericho Sims, and I don't know if we're gonna have enough time for that. Uncle Freeze is showing up right now. But let's just ask the question: is he part of the young core role player, or is he someone who's going to be out of here too?
Part of the young core all the way.
Core, huh? Like hardcore core?
Nah, young core.
Yeah,
part of the young core all the way. You know, they're gonna need him. Guy's athletic, he can set screens pretty well. He's a big dude. He's a man child, man. He's a man child. Guy has freakish athleticism. They'd be stupid to get rid of him. Just stupid, man. Yeah. So I think he's part of the young core. That's just my opinion.
I don't know about a young core though, but definitely a role player as a backup, you know what I'm saying? So
that's cool. Yeah. I'd say part of it as a backup.
Yeah. He doesn't have enough offensive game, you know what I'm saying, to go out and get you buckets, you know what I'm saying? And we mentioned that before. But yeah, I would definitely like to have him on the team. He's, you know, he wouldn't cost much to keep him, you know what I'm saying? He was third or the last in the draft, you know what I'm saying? So he's on the 2A right now anyway, so nothing's like guaranteed. So I would, you know, slow baby steps after he's done with his contract with the G League, bump him up, you know what I'm saying? Let him get that, solidify that 15th roster spot of them, you know, in limited minutes, you know what I'm saying? Just get him in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Taj doesn't have to be playing all those minutes, you know what I'm saying? You get him in there, you know what I'm saying, and give Taj a break. So, but we're getting down to the end of the show.
Yeah, Taj is trash, bro. Taj washed. Taj is washed, bro.
I hear you. That's what I'm saying. Get this kid in there a little bit. You don't have to be playing Taj all those minutes, you know, especially, you know what I'm saying, if we have a chance of making the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We're 500, you know what I'm saying? We're 500, guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, this time last year we had the same record. So I mean, we're not completely out, you know what I'm saying? We still got a fighting chance, you know what I'm saying? Like we still in this. So So I'd like to thank everybody who's here who joined us tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back on Thursday. You know, we didn't get a chance to talk about
tuning in.
All
Get
right.
them likes up, man. Hit the like and subscribe. If you ain't subscribe. Get them likes up for your boys.
Yeah. Don't forget that thought. Hit that like button, y'all. All right.
All right, y'all.
All right.